What is good, YouTube? Hello and good afternoon to you guys. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. As you guys just heard me kick it into gear, we are literally going... hold on, I might have to adjust the phone there while... let me scoot you guys up here just a tad bit. I didn't do this... I didn't do the adjusting until after I started video, but... that'll do. Okay. Anyhow, I kind of want to basically, in ways, make this like an apology video, if you will. Yeah, obviously you guys can see me backing out the driveway. Nobody around, but still gotta pay attention. I know I've been focusing basically more like on the eBay store and for the most part of dashing. Obviously gaming is a portion of the channel, and I feel kind of in ways at times like I've let you guys down, like specifically if you're here just for the gaming portion of the channel. I mean, if you're here for everything, I do appreciate that. I appreciate everybody for, you know, whatever reason that you may be here. I appreciate it. Like I've always said, that's your time out of your day that you've given me, and it costs you nothing. So, across the board, I appreciate every single one of you. But no, what I feel is just, now mind you, and you guys know I don't necessarily try to push it so much, because it's something that I feel, as long as I keep on putting some type of content out here for you guys, that over time the numbers will grow. It's just kind of like some forms of video games. The more you play through the story or whatever it is, obviously the more you advance you get through the story. I know I kind of use the whole analogy of a video game within talking about video games, but hey, why not? But we're so close to actually 500, so that there you guys already know, at least for per 100 subs I put a video out as a thank you per 100, and I will do that for freaking ever. It doesn't matter if I get to 1,000, I get to 1,100. Every 100 you guys get a video, because I greatly appreciate it. But my point is, we're almost to 500, and we're just below 4,000 watch time hours, which, as far as my 4 eyes read on, like, of course you guys know, you go into the studio or whatever, and you can hit on the little money sign, which is earn, obviously, and it gives you, whatever stats or whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. It gives you that in order to let you know of where you stand, or before you obviously start making a penny or two off of this. But that's what I'm saying, is like, you guys know, for the most part, I don't always like mention it in videos, the whole jazz. I hate even saying it. It's just like, it was funny because like the kid the other day, she's like, she was sitting there kind of not making fun by any means, but just like kind of kidding around about the fact that, like, I always just kind of thought it was goofy how everybody like always like, like, comment, subscribe, all that. But it's like, now that I'm actually trying to do something with this, of course that's one of the main things. It does. Obviously it helps. It literally costs you guys nothing but literally your time. But yeah, because she was kind of like busting my chops, if you will. And I thought it was pretty freaking hilarious, because yes, I always thought it was so freaking goofy. Like, I would be just like you guys, sitting there watching, some random video or whatever, and then you might end up watching a couple of them. And then, yeah, you might decide, hey, this person's worth, watching them, whatever. Simply, they, sub up to their channel, whatever. Cost you nothing besides the energy to press your finger on the screen. But that's what I'm saying, is like, I've always thought that it was kind of, in all honesty, I thought it was funny and corny at the same time. But it's like, now, like I said, she just kind of kids around about it. But it's like, now that I'm kind of like in those shoes, so to speak, you guys know I don't always, ask for that. But it's like, yeah, it's kind of something that, I'm not necessarily asking for it, but it wouldn't hurt if you did. Just saying. But that was one thing, like, I think I've come to more of a realization that between gaming on here, making shorts while I'm out, just in a general commute, not even running errands or anything else. It could be out there going to go get, a Facebook, haul or some shit, and see something random on the side of the road. If you guys have been here and you've watched the videos, there isn't anything specific to this channel. I mean, you get damn near anything and everything on it. But that's what I personally like. And it does go to show between, the interaction on the channel alone, that there's obviously others out there that tend to enjoy as well as I do. For obviously I stopped to make said video or whatever. You guys stopped and watched it. So that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, like with gaming, I know a lot of you, like I have actually chatted, within as I'm streaming. That's a little too loud, I'm sure. As I'm streaming, I've chatted with you guys and everything else. I feel like in ways, like, now granted, obviously, we're not making a penny or two off the channel just yet. And I've told you guys, it could be a couple of years or whatever. It probably won't, but just saying in general, like, that's why I don't obviously count solely on YouTube just yet, because no, there's nothing financial coming through it. And it's fine. We gotta climb that ladder or whatever, what have you, to get the numbers to get to that point. At some given point, we will. But I know gaming helps it. I know random, shorts or random videos help it, and like everything I put on here obviously helps, because like I said, the numbers show across the board. But I just feel like in ways I've kind of like almost gotten in a rut, if you will. Not necessarily a rut, but it's like, I guess the word with guaranteed, like dashing, guaranteed money. It's right there. eBay, guaranteed money. Obviously that takes a couple, that takes a little bit longer to get your money than obviously dashing does, but those two are my guaranteed incomes. So obviously I dash for the most part full time. eBay, I literally, as I come up here into town, I usually, like right now, I literally have 2 games I've already printed off the shipping label for. I just sold another game last night, so I'm up here. Obviously I'm up here, but I'm heading up here to the library to print off that shipping label. And then with it being Sunday, I can't mail them out, obviously. But of course, Monday, tomorrow morning, I'll be right back up here. Post office first thing, send those off. They're paid for. Gotta get them out the, the door, and to the person whom paid for it. But I don't know. In ways, I feel like I've kind of made them a little bit more of a priority than the gaming portion of the channel, and it's just like I'm pretty certain you guys are getting where I'm getting at. At least I hope so. It just almost seems like, yes, they do take a little bit more of a priority over the gaming portion, because now, mind you, again, this is why I hate feeling like in ways like I'm pushing it, because I don't mean to and or intend to do so. But it's like right now I look at it, of course, even like gaming. Now obviously it's a win on my end. I'm playing the game. Of course, I'm playing it to finish it, so that's a win there in general. Then going for the platinum, to me, that's another, win on my end. All the time I'm doing this, I'm streaming. You guys are watching it, whether you're watching my live stream or you watch it afterwards. And whether it's a freaking minute or the entire video itself, over time, there's where the numbers and all that stuff add up to, in turn, have the financial having the financial end of YouTube starting to kick back towards myself personally. And again, that there alone too is also the win on my end. So it's like, you guys get to sit there and watch the game or whatever, watch, live chat with me, any and every bit of involvement in this channel, and you guys, I love it. If you haven't already noticed, between making like literally like response videos to like certain comments. Obviously you guys know that not every single comment across the channel am I going to make a video response to, but as far as I'm aware, I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not, because I try to make certain that if you guys comment, whether it's something just extremely brief or it's going into detail of explaining something, I at least try to do my best in one way, shape, or form to reply to you. Because to me, personally, I find that important. Because again, you guys have taken the time out of your day to sit there and either, like I say, watch the live stream or watch it afterwards, comment on it, comment on anything outside of gaming. But it's like you guys have taken your time and the energy, which I'm sure obviously it's not a whole lot, but still, you've taken that time to give it to me, and it helps. It's just like something so simple. Because even like, I mean, I'm not going to go into the point, because like I was sitting there telling my buddies, like, you know, even for like, obviously buddies are going to help each other. Speaking of which, Johnny Arkham 90 or Savage Mall 420, go check him out too. Like, we're trying to help him get built up as well. But I was even like mentioning to him that it's like, you know, not sitting there telling you guys it is. I mean, it's just, if you want to, by all means, do it. But, you know, not saying that by a long shot, you know, you got to do it, or, you know, whatever. But I would, you know, we would just help each other out. I was like, hey man, obviously we're both sub to each other's channels. So it's like, if you can't catch my live stream today, basically at the end of the night when you ain't got shit to do and you're sitting there, you know, chilling, maybe watching a TV show or a movie or whatever, you know, he'll phone me on his phone or whatever to the side while it's charging or whatever, got the volume turned down, and he technically he's watching my stream. Yes, people, there are loopholes. I probably shouldn't be saying this and then turning around, of course, not taking this part out of the video and posting it on YouTube, but guess what? That's also another part of this, is like, you guys can have fun making videos of whatever. I mean, obviously to an extent there's, you know, some things that wouldn't be shouldn't be done, for one, and nor would it be coming across in a video on it here, but you guys get the damn point. But it's just that's what I'm just saying. It's like, you know, something so simple, and over time, you know, now granted, obviously it takes your guys' time to sit here and watch videos, all that jazz. Obviously it takes our time to make them, so it's like, that's also what I have to look at, is the factor, once I make a video, whether, like, to me, it'd be specifically like a video like this, where it's like I'm not streaming and, you know, chatting with you guys, or chatting with, you know, the players in the game or whatever. Do not get a moment where you forgot what you were sitting there talking about. I know I said that out loud. I'm trying to think of where I was getting at with it. But it just, in general, it helps. Literally everything. Because I know me personally, before I even had the channel, even had a thought of it, anything else of that nature, it's like, I'm sure that some of you may get on here, or there might be some other type of service that would provide it to you as well. You click on there, say like it's a rainy, stormy night or some shit, and it literally, it's like a completely blank screen, but you can hear the thunder and the, this is one for you, Johnny Arkham 90. I can hear the lightning and see the thunder. He'll definitely catch up on that one. If not, shame on you, dude. But yeah, I do that honestly quite a bit. And like I said, I did that before I ever even had the thought of having a channel. But it's like, that right there, not only does it benefit you because it helps you go to sleep, it also benefits whomever created said video, because you're watching it, they helped you by making it go to sleep. You know, you guys see what I'm saying there? Something so simple. And I know it almost sounds like in the most softest way, I guess, if you will, of like, definitely something to this degree. I'm not one to beg, because that just to me is like, I don't know, it feels like an awful word in so many ways. But no, because I mean, that's the whole main purpose of me even making this video, is basically for like the gaming portion of it, because I feel like the gaming portion of the video, I've kind of let you guys down in a way because I haven't been streaming nearly as much as what I used to, and I've been focusing on DoorDash and eBay so much more, but all in the same. I mean, obviously, like I said, those two are my guaranteed pay, which obviously they are. I would say, depending on my, I guess, I don't know, you say luck or however you would really want to word it, 3 to 4 months, we may hit that threshold of the sub count and the watch time hours, and we can start making, like $5 to $10 a week or whatever. I don't know. Just trying to, have some little sarcasm, in there. But yeah, so that was basically what the portion of it I was wanting to apologize about, is because I know a lot of you like to watch the gaming portion of the channel, and if I'm not streaming or even, the heck you all honking at me for? Okay. Alright, we have landed at the library, so this is pretty much where we will wrap it up at. Turn that all the way down. But yeah, like I was just literally saying, I am going to try, because even like on the gaming portion of the channel, like I even told my buddy Johnny Arkham 90, I was like, hey, of course, it helps you, just like myself and himself, finish the game in general. So like, obviously, you get 100% on the game or whatever, you're done with it. It helps on your channel end, because if you guys either watch us playing live stream or watching afterwards, every bit of it counts. It's just you guys aren't there for when it's like literally fresh. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you finish the game, you sit there and you're helping yourself, by entertaining, someone else or others, by them watching you play. You're playing a game, you're finishing the game, and it's counting for watch time hours. So it's like everything is like nothing but doing the positive for you in multiple beneficial ways. So that being said, I did want to let you guys know that I do plan on I think I literally counted it the other day when I was in a party with him. I want to say 36, so it's not, and I know a lot of you out there, like, if you guys are still watching this and, paying attention by any means, because sometimes I'll be like, Bert. Some of you might do, that's rookie numbers, like 36 backlog games. Yes, I know it's not that many, but honestly, ever since I came back onto this account and started streaming, because that was another purpose, with having the channel, and at least having gaming within the channel, because I know a lot of other people would have like at least 2 separate channels, like one for the gaming and then the other for like the, my, shorts and all the different type of hauls. I've even honestly kind of thought about that in general. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but we'll see in the future. I'm not really worried or stressed about that at the moment. But I think when I came back to this account, and mind you, of course, it's the OG account, I had like 40 something. I think like 46 or something. I think I literally have knocked off like 10 games on the backlog. So obviously that's a good thing. And you guys have been here to watch that. So it's all around a great thing. It's just, I don't know, I guess just in a way, it's like, in my head, it makes me feel greedy. It's like, dude, I'm not making money off of YouTube just yet, so why pour in more time? Bro, you're going to have to, even once you get monetized, you're going to have to pour in even more time to make the videos, because if I'm not mistaken, by the time you do get monetized, you got to keep up a certain amount of watch time hours per month in order to get paid. As far as I'm aware, I'm not 100% certain, I haven't looked it up, but I'm almost certain that that's the requirements. But I don't want to tell you guys it is, because I'm not 100% certain that it is. But that's just what I tell myself as well. It's like, dude, it's like, take the financial end completely out of the category, because that was my general thought and feeling at the very beginning. I want to make this in general, like, even if I don't get paid off of it, I still want to do it because I enjoy sending, giving you guys videos to watch and such, and I also enjoy simply finishing my games because I personally, channel or not, I want to 100% platinum all the games that are obtainable, because there are 2 on there that are not, which it is what it is, but in general, excuse me, that's what I want to do. Like I said, regardless of channel or not, I want to finish those games. But now, with having the channel and over time of finishing those games, eventually, yes, at some given point, I'll make a $1 or $2 off of it, so it'll be literally beneficial across the board. But that's just why I say, it's like, I'm not I don't want to sound greedy for that money, but obviously in time it will come. But that's just, I guess, of adulting and all that happy horse shit that DoorDash, eBay, that's the guaranteed money. It's just going to take me a little bit more time, practice, however you even want to word it, to make it on here. Now, granted, once I make it on here, like I said, I know I'm going to have to work even harder, because I got to make certain. It's like, I guess I'm going to probably put it into my head is when that time does come, get kind of like on the mindset of like, hey, this is my 40-hour job. DoorDash is my 40-hour job. eBay 40-hour job, if you will. This 40-hour job. So throughout the day, still bringing you guys shorts, making videos in different ways, because that's another, I've always come up with different ideas, of course, of making different types of videos, trying to be, I guess, original, if you will, because like I even told you guys that I do still plan on doing it, of getting the tripod that actually has the motion thing, so whenever I move, it'll move with me, and give you guys the, first the garage, because that was one thing I've told you guys for a good while back, is I'll show you in sections of cleaning up the garage. I personally would enjoy watching that, because especially like if your garage is a freaking mess and not organized at all, and you're showing me like an hour time-lapse video of you cleaning it section by section, and then of course giving me a final video. It shows to me not only simply you're putting in the effort for yourself, because like say if it's your garage, you need to have access to it and you want your shit organized, where you can go out there, or you can sit there and tell somebody, go out here to this spot and right there is what you need. That's nothing but beneficial to you. And also, on the other end, you make a video of it, obviously not putting any of, your personal info out there, obviously, but it's benefiting you bottom line. And then like if you're putting it on video, and in turn, if you ever actually make $1 or $2 off of your video of you cleaning out your garage, that's pretty freaking cool. But that's just what I'm saying. I just want to apologize for it, especially like on the gaming portion, because I feel slightly like I've like almost declined on you guys, if you will. But there's a lot of games on there, I know, obviously, and I'm trying to focus on whether I want to, and I do, and I need to, like focusing on one game and finishing it. Like right now, Legacy, I'm all the way at, I think, like chapter 8. There's 8 and 9. I'm on crushing. It's just, not saying like of losing interest by any means, because I'm not. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's just trying like so much shit. Like I said at the very beginning of the video, it's like being so busy between the other 2, and then of course yes, obviously it's working on the channel while working on the game at the same time. That's where I get that of being the beneficiary of both of them together being benefiting in their own ways. I know it sounds like I am rambling on, but it's just like I'm trying to take everything out of here and put it out to here, so you guys can understand of why I'm apologizing for the factor of, certain aspects of the channel. But yes, if you guys have made it this far, thank you for listening to my rambles. But and I think if you have, you'd understand it more. But I do plan on getting back streaming and all that, and like even like later on today, I will probably be back, and I'll probably be streaming pub for a few hours. Yes, the other story games, obviously, I need to work on them to get them finished up again for myself, for you guys, and for the channel. See how I even put the channel last? You and I are more important, because it is in general. I mean, I want to finish the game. I want to finish it for you guys, and then, whoever wants to watch it, that kind of helps me get a little bit of a kickback in ways, if you will. Anyhow, it's kind of a fall day, and it's in October, so I guess it kind of pretty much is. But we're going to head in here and get this shipping label for the third game, and then since it's Sunday, no post office is open today, so we will be shipping, or I don't even know why I say we. I'm only one. I will be up here in the morning to ship out the 3 games, since obviously the post office, again, like I said, is closed. But we're gonna go up here and get the shipping label for that, and just keep in mind too, if you guys ever do watch the videos of the any type of hauling video, if you guys do happen to purchase something off there, don't be surprised if you get whatever you purchased. Just say, for example, if it's a game or whatever, it gives me here. Yeah, there's no label there. Okay, so like right here, of course, is where you would put the label out or whatever. Back here, so I would say wrap it up like that. So you got, all the way around, you're bubbled up. And this space right here, I usually write, because I was sitting there thinking, because I was asking a friend, I know this is kind of going slightly left field, but in ways that also goes right along in with the channel, and you guys will understand once I'm finished. I dash. Obviously, I've mentioned that, a time or two in this video and within other videos. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, since I have the channel and it's basically free advertisement, well, not fully free because I would have to pay for the card, so very, very, very low pricing, I guess, if you will, to do it. But I was sitting there thinking about, like, say, I'm up here dashing or whatever, when I go to get an order, get like a business card, if you will, and just have the simple information on said card, and put it within, not getting in their food bag or anything, because that's just disgusting. Don't do that. Don't do what I'm about to tell you, because there's a reason of not doing it. But somewhere, like, say it's like in the cup holder or whatever, just putting it like in the center part, like right there, obviously the center part of the cup holder. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But the friend of mine that was actually going to help me make the cards was mentioning to me the factor, like, I guess there's a rule or something within DoorDash rules, which, I mean, I guess it makes sense, because, like, technically it's their company, but it's like, if you're doing anything outside of like a channel or anything else, but if you're putting your business affiliation, I guess, if you will, within theirs, they kind of frown upon it. And I mean, I do get it, and I see, hence also why I'm sitting there talking about, like, don't do the idea. I mean, if you do it, that's upon yourself, but that's why I'm sitting there saying, like, you don't want to put like your car like in their, in their bag, regardless if it's an open bag or not. You don't know. That's people's food. You don't mess with that. That's just, no, gross. Don't. So with that being said, when I was told, I wouldn't advise doing it, and after I looked it up, good deals. I'm not going to do it, because not only does that, say it was like $5 or $10 for 1,000 cards or whatever. Yes, it's a very small cost, but that would be money I would be wasting, because say if a customer would contact DoorDash and like, hey, this dasher, obviously they're going to know exactly who I am, has put his business, card business affiliation into my order, like say if it's an open bag or whatever else, that could get me booted off of dashing. I'm not going to screw myself twice in ways, you know what I'm saying? So I thought after that, I was like, you know what, I'm sitting there showing you guys this is free. I've already paid for the bubble mailer. I've already paid for the product, obviously, inside. Hence, I've sold it and I'm shipping it off to the customer. But what I thought, again, it's free. This is already paid for. Inside's paid for. I have this bit of room right here. Now, mind you, if I don't have a bubble mailer big enough to fit said product or whatever I'm shipping out, and I gotta go and do like a box or a bigger bubble mailer from at the post office, or like say Walmart or something in general, and if it's like, because I don't have like highlighters or anything, but like if it's something to where it's like not going to be visible, then I'm not going to write on it. But those I'll write on, basically, thank you for your purchase, because yeah, I do appreciate it. And like, even if you guys ever watch this, if you guys so happen to buy something off of the store, thank you ahead of time. I do appreciate it. But what I'll do is I'll write on the back of that bubble mailer is thank you for your purchase, and then I will put my channel name, and then of course the @SirPlatinum80, because that's my gamer tag. But of course, you guys know that the channel name is Life Unedited. I will put that on there, so it's like once it gets to that customer, granted, they may or may not even bother with even looking at it and or even getting on the channel. But the whole factor of it is, I'm not paying anything outside of obviously buying the product that I bought to flip, and I've already bought the bubble mailer, so I don't have to worry about buying those cards. That takes that price out of the situation for me, and I basically have already bought my advertisement. It's the bubble mailer. There's nothing says that you can't put your information on that, ship it to your customer, and like I said, once they get it, I mean, you can look at it, but not really necessarily worried about it. I got what I want, open it up, and enjoy whatever it is that you purchased. Or be like, hey, you know, okay, they got a channel, or they're, you know, people are curious. I mean, in ways, like, we're kind of like cats. You may or may not actually check it out, but say if you do, and you get on there and you like it, that's free fucking advertisement for yourself, as what I do. So I haven't yet had anybody comment, so I'm kind of actually waiting on to see if that actually ever does take place. And if it does, fucking awesome, because like I said, that's free advertisement, and that helps me gain views and the whole gist of it, and potentially a sub to help me in the longer run. So just little thoughts, man. You got to use upstairs every once in a while. So thank you guys for sitting here and listening to my little over a half-hour tangent. One other thing that's kind of actually does go with the channel, especially with the eBay portion of the channel, your boy is going to get a storage unit. Not today, probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I did reach out because, like, you got, obviously, for the most part of us, for the most part of all of us, I can't say that everybody does, because not everybody fucks with Facebook or even is aware of it. Probably not too many, but I'm sure that there are some out there that have no clue and have no desire of knowing what it is, and I actually kind of respect and totally understand that, because we all know how that can get. Anyhow, shit, I just literally completely and totally lost of the thought of what I was getting at with that. That was at eBay. I threw out there, you guys never know. If you guys are trying to do something and it involves something that may cost you some money, try to ask first if somebody has something that they don't want, and you can potentially either get it for a very extreme low price and or free. Hence, now, say, what was it, I need some shelving, because once I get the eBay, once I get the storage unit, I'm going to try to do my best to, like, basically line the walls with shelves, so I can have everything for the eBay store up on shelves, cubes, whatever, what have you, but everything will be able to be set out, organized, so it's like you guys go about ordering something, I will know exactly where it's at, go up there, I don't have to go back in my bedroom and search through bags and all that crap for it. And also, like, if I'm up here already dashing and it comes to I sold an item, boom, I can pause my dash, I can run over to the storage unit, grab whatever it is that, you know, is being purchased, and especially depending on what time of day it is, I can go ahead and run over to the library, boom, print out a shipping label, and since I'm obviously not home, I mean, it might cost me $1 or $2 or something for a bubble mailer, but in general, depending, of course, also of how much it is, it'll save me money in the long run, because I won't have to drive all the way home for a bubble mailer, and if it's like, say, $2, you all know how much gas is nowadays. Obviously, it's different across all of our states. We're aware of this, but you guys get the point. That way, if I'm up here, I sold something within, say, an hour, I can have that shit processed and already out on its way to you. So, yes, obviously, I'm aware, too, that, of course, the storage unit is going to cost me. Okay, hold on. I'm passing up what I was getting at. I asked for shelves or cubbies, and just so happened to be something out in public. And the lady did respond back to me. And if you guys ever actually, you or the husband ever actually come across, I will give your husband tomorrow the info. That's actually whenever I'm meeting up with him to get the shelves. I'll give you guys my channel info. So if you guys happen to come across the video, thank you so very much in advance. I greatly do appreciate it. So with that, to let you guys know, a neighbor down the street, I don't think that she lives all that far, but literally within my same town, they have cubbies. They were going to throw them away. I asked on a certain page if anybody had something either cheap or free. Boom. It never hurts to ask. Obviously the worst, nobody's going to answer you because nobody has anything to give you for free. That's just what you get. That's like your 50-50 right there. Like either somebody's going to answer them like, hey, $10 or whatever, or hey, in this case, gotta get them taken apart and all that, but yeah, come by and swoop them up. Fucking awesome. Thank you. I mean, I'm greatly thankful for that, because now my shelving, unless I so happen to actually need more and I run into the situation where I do need to pay for some, then by all means, for myself and my eBay business, I need to do that. And then of course, obviously I got my monthly storage fee, but to me, as long as I'm making, and I mean, I think that's kind of common sense, as long as I'm making basically more than that storage fee bill a month, I'm doing good, because obviously you gotta keep up with your bill to keep your shit stored. But you also don't want to be making, say your bill's $120 and you're only making freaking $100 a month off your eBay store. You're not doing yourself any good. You're going into debt. So let's not do that. But then again, we're also still new, but it's doing okay. I mean, I would say I'm making a bit more than that a month. I know for a fact that I am, but that's just the thing I'm saying is, like, make sure obviously to take care of yourself. If you're trying to start something small like that, take care of yourself, think of different ideas. You don't always obviously have to go for the storage unit. In my case, it's the best option for me to do so, hence why I'm doing so. And I got free shelves. So thanks for those free shelves. Those are going to be incredibly useful. And on top of that, you guys will start seeing, because you guys sometimes it wants to come out the mouth before it processes in the brain. And now I just totally figure out what I was about to damn say. Yes, I just sat there and said what I was about to damn say. Well, shit. Fucking squirrel moment. But, nah, I mean, it's going, that's what I was going to say, because usually in the truck, very seldom, either in the truck or in the car, you usually tend to get the Goodwill or any type of hauls. You guys usually get them in the vehicle. Once I get the storage unit, you guys will get an in-storage unit video haul, and it'll be basically me, of course, taking stuff out of the bag, showing you all that, and then putting it up somewhere or whatever. So yeah, I know I've kind of rambled on. You guys have been here for almost 40 minutes. I greatly appreciate it if you have made it all the way this far, because I know I got my point across, and I've somewhat kind of blabbered, but in ways I think it did actually make a point, and it's all somehow in its all entirety, like, inclusive. But anyhow, with that being said, I need to get up here. I mean, I'm not necessarily in a full-on rush because, like I said, the post office is closed, so it's not like they're going anywhere today, but I still want to get up here. They have a schedule, obviously. Get that printed off, and then we'll probably go to Goodwill right quick just to do a little quick run through. So you guys might get a video after this. You very well may not. And then after that, we're going to dash for a few hours, and then when we get back home a little bit later, we're going to stream something. I don't know what it is, but we'll stream something, and we'll catch you guys later. Thank you so very much for stopping by, and I can't help it. Excuse me. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the video. And if, like I said, fucking words. If you made it this far, I do appreciate it. And that being said, we'll see you guys later.